Okay, now we're standing here in the expo together with Clarissa Simpson and George Doubinski. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hello. We're good.
How's your day been?
Good.
Good.
I've been talking to some Swedish guys.
Some Swedish guys. More than me. You mean?
No.
No.
I mean you.
You mean me? Okay.
Yeah. What
So-
what
so
you
you-
what you recording it for?
For my YouTube channel.
Your YouTube.
We're gonna
what?
get 600,000 hours of hits.
So, but you
Just in this one
just told me
How
that.
many subscribers you've got?
Well, I haven't checked.
Oh, you haven't checked.
No.
Why do you even talk? Why are we even talking to him? He doesn't know how many.
I produce this because I want to produce it, not because I want to get lots of
Okay.
subscribers.
Anyway, yes. What was your question?
Yeah, I was just
How's your
saying
day
that
at
it's
Summit? Are you having a good day?
yeah,
I'm having a good day.
yeah.
How did the 1,000 tips go?
It's been a long road. 4 years.
yeah.
4 years to get to 1,000 tips.
Wow. How many days in a year? Working
the math
days.
for me, I don't
do
do
the math.
I always think
250
That's
working days.
phenomenal.
I always
Phenomenal.
wonder about how you sort of get the time to do all the tips, and how you get inspiration to do all the tips. It seems like there's every day figure out a tip. How do you do it?
How many people send you new ones?
Quite a few. We calculated about was it close to 15% of tips were submissions from other
Yeah.
sources.
Yeah.
Like we regurgitate some conversations and say private mailing list conversations. We kind of put it out there to the world, and it still takes time.
Yeah.
So be careful what you say in the conversation where I'm one of the readers. But it still takes time to put it together and kind of brush it up, hide sensitive stuff, and put underwear on people on photos and Photoshop faces, and so it takes time. But it takes tips are most of the tips are coming when you're actually working on the project. So you just take mental notes. Okay, didn't know that. Oh, okay, that's a neat way to do things. And you just make mental notes. And
Okay.
so, yeah, it takes time. Look, it does take time. I'm not gonna hide it. It takes time. But, once we were over, I gave it 2 months when we started. So Joel
was 4
gave
years
you
ago?
yes. But somehow we persevered, and once you hit something like, 600, and say, well, now we have to make it to 1,000. So
What's your next goal?
next goal? We're building a new secret site that I guarantee you within 2 years it's going to be one of the most visited sites about Dynamics 365 on the planet.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Yeah.
quite the prediction.
Yeah.
It's on videographic evidence now too.
Okay.
You have to do
It
it.
will be.
You have to do it now.
It will be.
It will be. I'm
It will
excited
be.
for you.
It will
That's
be.
awesome.
How's your day been?
Been really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Anything special you want to talk about?
I had a great session with the executive section.
Okay.
So
That sounds important.
I'm sure they were all very important. The great thing about it is we don't introduce ourselves. Well, I introduce myself, but the attendees, they're all anonymous to me. So,
Okay.
but it's excellent. It's
Like-
really great to get into
Like
a
they-
round table
they
conversation.
Wear masks like anonymous.
Yeah, we don't look at their badges, but great mixture from across all of the solutions that are here. So GPAX, we had some dynamics.
What's GP?
Great Plains used to be, right?
Is it American thing?
Accounting ERP system.
Is it American thing?
Is it an American thing? I don't think
it's
so.
American thing.
Is
I was
Dynamics?
told that it's got like 300 plugins or extensions, whatever they call it, and they're all American.
Ah, interesting. I
Yeah.
don't.
We don't see it in Europe anyway.
You don't see GP in Europe, so years of
We see it in Australia just a bit.
yeah, and it's got some history to it. It's used a lot in manufacturing. So
Hey,
GP.
mainframe's got history.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to use one.
Well, that's true. But for those people who've invested heavily in their accounting systems, right? And Great Plains is one that was had a large user base before Microsoft purchased it. So it's
I was told that Microsoft didn't buy Great Plains. Oh, Great Plains bought Solomon or something like this. Solomon bought Great Plains.
yeah.
AX bought NAV
Yep.
just before being bought by Microsoft, and
Right.
then Microsoft ended up with 4 products in their hands.
Yep.
And
Yep.
And Project Green and Blue came along, and now we have Tenerife, and Navision people still don't accept AX people at Directions.
So what is Project Tenerife then, for those that don't know?
Oh, Tenerife, that's the product that formerly been known as Business Edition, but it's no longer Business Edition. It's going to be Navision, like new reincarnated Navision, which is cloud-based, unlike current Navision, like Navision 2018, that's hosted. Oh, sorry, it's on premises. But there is a cloud version, so that's going to be part of Tenerife product. But the rest, the business side of it, not ERP, but CRM side of it, will be Dynamics 365 for sales, which is Dynamics 365 for sales app, the same app that goes into Enterprise Edition right now. So it may have limited functionality by price point. So let's say you pay $40 and you get X fee, and you get some features limited. But then you can pay the full price and you get back those features. So it's not like it's a different product. And then it's got Dynamics 365 for marketing, which is quite exciting. It looks really good. What I saw at Directions looks really good. It goes into preview now. It will be released again spring 2018. So put it all together, yeah, and Tenerife is basically will address small to medium businesses, and if they want to grow, they just can upgrade some parts of the applications by just paying more.
Okay.
So that looks promising. Looks promising. Navision people much happier than they were before Directions began. So they were stone-faced before that because Directions wasn't clear.
When you make large investments in your products and your teams, it's difficult to make sudden shifts in direction, right? We go from this place where we're constantly where we're constantly responding to things, reacting instead of responding, right? So we're having to have these constant reactions.
No, you're ruining it. Hold it on place and maintain the conversation.
They're killing me. They're killing me here.
Yeah.
So I think we're wrapping up. We've got to go get our things, but it's been a great day at Summit today.
It has. Yeah, I really like being here. It's nice meeting all the people, and it's a lot of great content. Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.